Strikeouts to 12 walks. The fastball has
their Trace Amigo. 28th was the day yesterday that he had met 75 years ago with Branch Rickey, fouling off the first pitch.
If they don't mind it, if they prefer it, if they hate it.
Back on it, he'll have a play on the. Now he's back on the active roster for the Taylor Jones active for this doubleheader because you're allowed 29 men on your roster. But after this year notwithstanding, this year's even more glaring than most. That's a perfect pitch on the outside corner.
Shift that they put on it.
Here's Stephen Piscotty down in the count 0-1, and now Lance gets ahead 0-2. Good split that doubleheader. And swing and a miss. McCullers.
There you see the numbers on the season. It's
in the bullpen, but he was just staying loose with the extra day in between starts. He was originally going to.
Needs to keep that arm moving, but there you see the padding on their arms.
Yeah, curious to see how long George stays with that. Field, Marcus Semien, the shortstop, puts 8 at Minute Maid Park this season towards Semien. And Semien. On Texas for second place in the AL West. Texas will be the next opponent in this homestand beginning. Other way, Michael's up to it. That ball did not carry him. Is the last one down the right field line and just sat there. Here's Astros have an early thing, number 30. Today he's great start. Chris Bay, and then Brantley, Gurriel, Tucker. Now fastball for a strike to Carlos. And now a 5-pitch walk to be able to solve Chris Bassett today. Josh not happy on that check swing as he fouls it away. It's 1-2.
Mistakes because it, on the outside, so it's kind of tough at the same, or if it's going to stay straight.
Got Reddick with a changeup. No, it's first half pole, and there's Matt Chapman swings through the changeup. It's 1-2. Called third strike, outside corner strikes, and he's swinging. Grossman, Piscotty, and Chapman 3 straight, and now he's 0-2 on Matt Olson. Maldonado deserves credit for what he's done behind the dish with these guys. Swing and a miss. That's 4.
And that's one of the things when you go back and you start talking.
Lummer mentioned. That catches the outside corner. Mark Camp. He went fastball and he missed outside. So ball 4. First base was the start of what would be a suspension.
For a little bit.
There's a strike.
Plate.
Mariano shoots one past it to third. Brantley will dig it out. They're going to go by Carlos Correa.
Baseball in his hand and a chance to cut a runner down.
Out at home plate. As the Astros get. Third, gobbled up there by Matt Chapman. 9th and 10th, a 4-game series. Catches the corner. And a foul tip. Held on to by Sean Murphy. George used the time off, recover from that sore field coming on, and Grossman, the ball kicks away. Springer snaps it over. Bassett faced the Astros 3 times last year. 25 starts, 28 total games. He's been struggling. The former Astros. Brantley in there in left field. Tony Kemp for the first time in their careers. Kemp squatting right next to Tony Kemp in that one for 2 years. We're tired of losing. One shoots past Altuve into right field. Tony Kemp on a 3-2 pitch. Instead, it's 2-0. Holding up for Reddick. Josh doing our thing, getting ready for eyes last year. All their power hitters and 3-2 pitch with 1 out. He goes, but now he's stumped ball to short. Altuve for 1, and they turn. Michael Brantley will lead the. Semien, who's in the shift in shallow right. That's Piscotty and go for 2. Hewley missed the fastball, 0-2. Sending Piscotty back to the runner on a fly out to right. Anything to the outfield that finds grounds batted in, trying to drive in a 4th. So that pitch, the cutter up, it's 0-2. Up to best on the team. This time he goes down swinging on 3 pitches. Bassett here in the 3rd inning. On a fastball his first time up. The Chapman and Olsen. Since then he has not struck out anybody, but the right field line, that's a fair ball. Nick has to dig it out. Robbie and the former Astro hitter. One-on-one the catch.
And went back to the bag, so he won't be able to score on it. Brantley will get it back.
Astro pitching has been very good. They would alleviate doubleheader game.
Third, Mayfield gets it on one hop. He'll make the play. Now he's back on the action.
Get healthy,
with
Mike
Page here. Side, big hop for Jack Mayfield. Checks the runner. Same thing. Back to back, 0-2. For real.
He's keep that arm moved. He's one of those guys who just
swing and a miss. He gets him on another. How long George stays with that? Astros leading 3-1. See if Josh can figure Bassett out. Now 0 for 14 in their head-to-head field, and he has found a clear hit against this A's right. Here's cut 2, puts the Astros down to the count 3-0.
Threat.
3-1 pitches low, ball 4. Struck out his first time up. 1 of 2 strikeouts for Bassett. He goes after quick message. Mayfield 2 for had 64 at bats at the big league level. It's a base hit. Maldonado will head to, and the Astros have first.
Trevino is still a mainstay out there in 10 games.
Corner, Mark
trailing by 3.
League on the breaking on the changeup. Yeah, that's a good call. I'm not sure if it's a 9-inning game if he would have made the move. Pitch by pitch. No. There's a strike lead. Altuve just gets a piece of that. Mark Canna heading to third. Brantley will dig it out. They're going to by. First time Trevino has faced the Astros this year. Gotti back. He's at the wall. He is going to. In the left field his first time up. Find it. Way. Oh, now the ball kicks away. Left field. For the A's. They have faced all right-hand Arlington while Pinder was away. Retto for Listella. Listella will Reddick on this high fly ball by Kemp. Face the Astros going back to
your own cause to get to those 20 wins. But I do believe there's only one other pitcher that
Martin losing players. That he will make his 454th start among active pitchers with Verlander. Correa to Altuve. There's a ball in the doubled and then had a productive out last line field. The runner would not score. One towards short, and Simeon comes in on a couple of hops to make the innings today. Again, feeling good. Uncle Mike with a double to lead things off. 2-0 pitch is called strings. Field another line drive from Kyle. He'll take the 1-out base runner for the Astros on a fly out to the right. Best on the team. This time he goes down swinging on 3 pitches. 1-1. Since then he has not struck out anybody, but he runs slowly towards Chapman to Kemp for 1 and the 15th. Marcus Simeon leading off against Lance McCullers towards third. Mayfield gets it on one hop. We'll see him in game 2 of this double. Game 2 will start roughly between 30 and 45 minutes. Has to hustle off the mound. He gets there in a hurry, and has been Piscotty the batter. Yuli shoots one. Astros leading 3-1. Astros will trade an outing and also singled his last time up. He's also high on the chase percentage. See if Lance can get him to chase here. Down and in, swing and a miss. That's a found an error in this inning for audience reasons. If you were keeping score at home,
yeah, a lot of our fans do actually.
That'll be an RBI for Chapman of the game. An early there. Missed that curveball. 1-1.
Or throw that changeup.
Swing and a miss. Stayed with the break. His on his short hopping season. Josh can do something about that. He could start game 2 of the doubleheader. Or 7-inning game. So Ryan will be here. Final inning should start game 2. Right ball by Kemp. Josh will throw the streak for the A's. Is now going back to beyond 3 games. 1 for 2 with a single. Singled his last time up. Chases that pitch. cut her up. It's
Electric start.
Fouls that one back. It's 0-2. Base runner for the Astros. 4.5 to 3.5. Field coming on Laureano. He won't be able to get back. Mayfield with a
For Correa, Gurriel, Tickle Brantley
chops
has done a good
those
job.
towards third.
Lance
McCullers.
Altuve to it. Woo. All right.
We wish him the best in his recovery, but the patellar tendon in his right knee and in his left knee. That was a little half swing. Chapman on the
Caves in his last 2 appearances. There.
field. Brantley will move to his right.
No.
Be Bobby Dynamite.
Ooh.
That would be Zach's dream too.
Yeah.
Minutes after the first one. He went around Laureano.